Hey guys, what's up? It's Phil Trigger here with a deck profile update. Today I'm going to show you guys my Goku Seal deck again, but it's a few mods here and there. Today I wanted to explain why I changed my deck here and there. Some of the changes are unconventional and unorthodox compared to what basically to what I've told you guys before. But basically I just want to go over it a bit. We still have the 4 heal, the 6 crit, and the 6 stand. The 6 stand has been going very well. The stand triggers are actually really very good. They're putting in a lot of work and they allow me to add the pressure I need to control my opponent's board more. For Kimnara, a lot of people say this is overkill, but it really isn't. Most of the Kimnaras anyways will be you'll either ride it or it'll either be a damage zone. But either way, Kimnara is a great booster and a great tool to get rid of cards if you have your blockade on, or if you have a overlord for some reason. You can also help Goku be more aggressive. And then here's one of the changes. 4 Bari instead of the standard 3. The reason I picked 4 is because in this meta, Soul Savior wrecks me. I can push Soul Savior all I want, but then when my opponent pulls off that Soul Savior play, I'm pretty much fucked. I don't have enough. I mean, I know how to play around it. I know how to survive the Soul Savior, but it'll get me to the point where I don't have enough resources to keep protecting myself in the upcoming turns after that. Usually, after the first Soul Savior play, I lose in the second or first turn after that, and it's just ugh. So I decided to put in 4 bars just for more protection, and it allowed me to protect myself better versus the Soul Savior play, and survive longer so I can get my plays off. 1 more Airmo for more added cycling. 2 Airmo isn't enough. I really need to get those G3s out of my hand so I can cycle through my deck more. 2 Gojo. As you can see, there's no bars in this deck. I'll explain why after this. 2 Gojo to again further cycle out my deck when Airmo can't, because I can't always rely on my Vanguard hitting my opponent. And he's a nice solid 7k beater. Very good. Conroe's still the starter. Okay, anyways. The reason I don't run bar, it's because it's the magic number thing. Most of my beaters are 9s, 8s, well, just 9s and 10s, mainly 10s. But if I hit with a, oh, sorry guys, it's very late. Anyways, if I swing with a Nahalem backed by an Airmo, that's 16. If I swing at my opponent, they'll still need a trigger to get over that, which is 10k shield. Okay? If I get another 5,000 added on it, that'll be 21, which will hit the magic number for 11k Vanguards. If I have a bar, which is an 8,000, it'll give me the same results as the Airmo, simply because the Airmo gives me more, whereas the bar doesn't. I don't have any access to 12 beaters in this deck. I don't have any rear guards that become 12 or 13 by themselves, so the bar really isn't needed in this deck, simply because I can reach the same results with other units that are more useful to me. Usually when I get into a bar, I'm usually like, F my life, why can't this be an Airmo or a Kimnara, or etc, etc, etc. You'll still be breaking those magic numbers, and you don't really need the bars in there, because they're basically just blanks that have no effect right now. Unless my deck can find out how to play 12k beaters, for example, Burning Horn Dragon, etc., stuff like that, then I will run the bars so I can hit that 20k mark with my rear guards. But other than that, no. Come set 3, we are getting Dual Axe Dragon, which I will probably be returning to the bars and making this deck more aggressive. Less control based, more just aggressive pushing, like aggro control, essentially. Simply because Dual Axe Dragon can reach 13 very easily with this deck because it keeps popping off and getting rid of my opponent's rear guards, so I can keep controlling them that way. For grade 2s, we have 2 Braki, 2 Berger, and this is the new addition, 2 Berserk Dragon. The reason I put Berserk Dragon is because I usually have Counterblast to spare, and Berger is very weak on his own. AK does not do much in the total game state. I can still hit magic numbers, but it's just not as good as I thought it would be. 2 Berserk is the right number because I can set up for more destructive plays and control my opponent's board a little bit harder, and it can also have a nice beater on the field. So with him, with any of my 6k beaters, it's still 15, which gets around most things. I will rarely go versus a Vanguard or a unit that has 11 attack by himself, so I can still put in work. Man, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just very tired right now. Then I have for Nahalem, and then the same layout for Goku, 3 Blockade, and 3 Overlord. I don't run any more Overlord simply because I don't need to. The Counterblast is already there for me. I rarely use Overlord's effect as a rear guard, but when I do, it's very destructive and very easy. It's better to pair up Overlord with Braki. It's a very deadly combo. It gets rid of a lot of opponents' cards in hand. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Just a short little overview of the changes I made to the deck, and I hope you guys understand why I did the changes. And yeah, thanks for watching. Later.